Because I'm about to expose every fucking body in this fucking live stream. William, what's funny to me, you say I'm doing shit, but yet my actions prove otherwise. Daylon here can tell you I'm not doing the shit that you think I'm doing. No talent. You have no life skills. Your only talent that you have is stealing content from other motherfuckers like me. That's your fucking talent. You're a clout chasing nobody, bro. You ain't relevant without me, dog. I made you relevant. And here's why I can say that. Because without me, you have no relevancy. I am the most relevant thing on YouTube, bro. I am bigger than fucking PewDiePie at this point, bro. My name is known world fucking wide, dog. But yet, you think people disrespect me? You think they don't respect me? Out of here, bro. I have fans all over the motherfucking world that respect me and what I'm doing, bro. I have fans all over the motherfucking world that respect me. It's because you know I'm right about everything I say about you. Everything I say about you is correct. You ain't nothing but a cloud chasing little phony William Glory Hole. That's all the fuck you are. I made you relevant. Just like I made Music Biz Marty relevant. And it's funny, you sit there and say, oh, you never had a life before me. Yes, the fuck I did. I had more of a life then than I do now. The only reason why I lost out of my life is because you decided to rip away 7 years of my fucking life. Because you wanted a target. That's all it is. You wanted to be the next Music Biz Marty. Well, let me clue you in, homeboy. You ain't ever gonna be the next Music Biz Marty. You're a second-rate, washed-up has-been. You don't last forever. You made my life a living goddamn motherfucking hell for the last 7 fucking years. And it's about goddamn time I took back my life. Now, as for Akron law enforcement, see what the fuck me and my family have been going through. We reach out to you motherfuckers over 113 times. 113 times my family has reached out for help. Didn't do shit. Every time my family reached out to you guys locally, what'd you tell my family? Oh, unless something physical happens, there's nothing that can be done. That's a fucking lie. That is a fucking lie. My family's van got torched, almost blown the fuck up yesterday, because you guys decided to sit there and not do shit. You left my family abandoned. You abandoned my family when we needed help. You abandoned us. You didn't do your job. You sat there and mocked me, mocked my family. I can't be arrested. I am untouchable. Because if you try to touch me, guess what? That's a lawsuit on you motherfuckers. That's a massive lawsuit on you. You're fucking lazy. And to the chief of police, I don't mean no disrespect to you, cause I'm sure you don't know, but your fucking police are a joke. That don't want to do paperwork. They'd rather be lazy as fuck. Instead of doing their job, they'd rather be lazy. It's a lawsuit on you. Everything I've done, every illegal action I've taken has been because of your failure to do your job. If you had done your job like you were supposed to in the very fucking beginning, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have had to go to the lengths that I went to protect my family. I wouldn't have had to whiplash Marty. And guess what? I'm proud of what I did. Why? Because at least I stood up and I did what you failed to do. You failed, not just me. You failed countless others by allowing this to happen. You, Akron, you allowed this. You allowed my family to be tortured. Because of you, I have no life. You failed my family. You failed yourselves. You failed the chief of police. You failed your own families. You failed the victims that are still out there being tortured by these criminals. You failed me. You let me down. You let my family down. You failed to uphold the laws that you guys are supposed to uphold. You failed at your job. My family reached out to you, gave you all of the evidence that we fucking had. Every single bit of evidence that we fucking had. But yet what did you do? You were lazy as fuck and didn't do shit. You didn't do a goddamn fucking thing. You sat there like ain't nothing going on. While these criminals are out here committing acts of violence against me and my family. While these people try to blow up my mom's vein. While these people actively try to actively terrorize my family. Online and in real life. And I want the top dogs to see this. I want the chief of police, the head of detectives, the head of the FBI unit. I want all of them to see this. So they know what their men have failed to do. For the last 6 years, I have been a victim to all this bullshit. I have been a victim to terrorism. Because you let it happen. You, Akron law enforcement, you let it happen. Not me, not my friends, not my family, you. You failed to do your jobs. And you know what's sad? I could probably do your jobs better than you could. And you wanna know how I can? Let me explain it to you. If there was a victim out there like me, I wouldn't just sit by and let them suffer. I would pound the pavement day and night, trying to help each and every victim that is going through the same thing that I'm going through. Every day, my life is spent in fear. You don't care about the people, you care about yourselves. You care about one thing. Money. Well, guess what? Fuck your money. Fuck your getting paid. If you ask me, every one of you should be fired from your fucking jobs. Because when my family reached out to you for help, you didn't do shit except watch as my family suffered day and night. While you sat there and did nothing, I attempted twice 5 years ago. While you sat there, I got tormented, belittled, dehumanized, slandered, tortured. My life ruined. Job? What job? I can't even get a job because of these motherfuckers. Every day for the last 6 years, my home has been a prison. I have suffered more in the last 6 years than I ever would in any fucking jail cell. I can promise you that. Every night and every fucking day, I spend wondering, when is this gonna end? When am I gonna get my life back? Why? Because you, Akron law enforcement, failed to do your job. So yeah, I am taking a stand. I am taking a stand against you. Because I'm the motherfucker that's gonna make sure you do your job. Because no one deserves this. No one deserves to get put through what me and my family got put through, what my friends got put through. No one deserves that kind of torture. No one. But yet you sit there on your phones and run your fucking mouths and talk your fucking shit like you know something. Let me tell you right now, Akron law enforcement, you don't know half of what me and my friends have been through, what my family has endured because you guys failed to do your job. You say you're out to protect people. No, you're not. You're out for yourselves. And my best friend right here, my little brother Ethan, who's right here in the chat, has had to witness every single second of it. This man has witnessed what I've been through. This man has witnessed what I have dealt with, day in and day out. This man was there for me when I was on the edge, and 5 years ago. He was there for me. And to Ethan, I want to say this, man. I appreciate you being there for me, bro. When I needed you most, when I fucking needed somebody to be there, you were there, man. And I thank you for that, brother. I thank you for that, man. Because if it wasn't for you and Matt and all my friends, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be buried 6 feet deep right now if it wasn't for you stepping up and helping me out, man. So I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the fuck out of you, bro. I appreciate the shit out of you, our brother Matt, all of our friends. I appreciate the fuck out of all y'all that have had my back. I appreciate every single one of you that has had my back through these hard times, man. Because let me tell you, these last 6 years have not been easy. They've been some of the hardest years of my fucking life. And like I said, by me stepping up and saying something, I'm not just speaking out for myself. I'm speaking out for all the others that came before me that got victimized by these people. Because no one deserves to go through what me, my friends, or my family has gone through for the last 6 years. No one deserves this. I've had attempted my life. My family's bank accounts broke into. I have been brutally beaten half to death. Been falsely arrested for defending my home. My family's van almost got blew up yesterday for somebody fucking torching the side of the van. Had my whole career ripped away from me in a matter of seconds. But yeah, here I am, still standing. And to Ethan, I appreciate you, bro. I really do, man. I appreciate the fuck out of you, Matt, and everybody that's had my back. I appreciate the fuck out of every single one of you motherfuckers. I can't thank you guys enough for keeping me here on this planet. Because if it wasn't for y'all motherfuckers that have got my back, I wouldn't be here right now. And to you guys that have helped keep me here, that have had my back when everything seemed hopeless, if y'all didn't have my back, I wouldn't be here right now. So thank you guys. And Ethan, let me ask you something, bro. Because I know you're in the chat right now. Let me ask you something, bro. How many times have you sat there and watched me day and night suffering? How many nights have you sat there and watched me fucking fall apart? How many times have you sat there and watched me crumble when everything felt hopeless? When I was on the edge, how many times did you yank me back from the fucking edge? Because I can tell you right now, I lost count after 30. And to Ethan, I want to explain something to you, man. Because I did see your message, little bro. I did see your message, and I want you to know something, man. That dude that you were asking about, you know what he fucking did to me the other day? And it ain't anything bad. You know what that man had the courage to do? He had the courage to come out and admit that he was wrong in doing what he did. And he fully apologized to me. He sat right there and apologized to my face on FaceTime for everything that he did. Because he admitted that what he did was wrong. He admitted that that could have gotten me in trouble. And he admitted that what he did was wrong. So yeah, I gave him a second chance. Because let me ask you something. How many people do you know of that have the balls to admit when they're wrong, when they do something fucked up like that? How many people do you know of that came to me personally and apologized to my face when they did something fucked up like what he did? How many people do you know of that came to me and apologized right to my fucking face? And today, Lord, I want to say thank you, man. It took some real fucking guts to do what you did, bro. It took some real fucking courage for you to do what you did, man. And I applaud you, and I commend you for that, and I appreciate that, man. I really do. Because not many people had the courage to do what you did, bro. Not many people had the courage to do something like that. And you doing that shows how much you're a badass motherfucker and how much you're a good dude you really are. And I appreciate that. So today, Lord, thank you, man. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you having my back. I appreciate you having Ethan's back. I appreciate you having all my friends and all my family's backs. I appreciate that shit. These last 8 years have not been easy. These last 8 years have been the hardest 8 years of my life. Every day I wake up wondering what's going to happen next. Every day I wake up wondering, when is this all going to end? Every day I sit here and wonder, when is enough going to be enough? And when is somebody in law enforcement going to step up and take action against these terrorists? Because that's exactly what William Glory Hole, N-Word Boy, and that fucking group of 8,000 in that Facebook group are. They are terrorists. These aren't some fucking internet trolls. These are terrorists that have victimized hundreds, if not thousands, of people. But me, I'm the first one to step up. And I will continue to speak out against them. I will continue to be that voice for the ones that ain't got one. I will continue to speak out for those that can't. Because I used to be just like them. I used to be scared to step up. I used to be afraid of speaking out. But somewhere along the way, I got fed up with it. And guess what? I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I stepped up. Because now I can be the voice for those that ain't got one. My little brother Ethan can be the voice for those that ain't got one. My extended family, all my brothers, all my sisters that are all extended family to me and Ethan can speak out for those that ain't got a voice. And I will continue to be that voice. When the time comes, I will speak out. And if the chief of police wants to see me personally, come to my house, man. So the chief of police of Akron, Ohio, if you'd like to come out, have a conversation with me and my family, I invite you out here. I personally invite you out here to have a conversation with me and my family, and we can show you everything that's going on, and you can have a conversation with my little brother Ethan, my little brother Matt, and all my friends that have witnessed what I've been going through. I would love it if you came out so you can see firsthand just how scumbag a lot of your officers in the Akron PD are, how underhanded some of your people are, how corrupt some of your people are, and how they refuse to protect me and my family, how they refuse to take action against me and my family being terrorized day and fucking night. I would love to have a conversation with you. Because honestly, personally, you need to get rid of a lot of your fucking officers that ain't doing shit. And like I said to the chief of police here in Akron, I mean no ill will against you at all. I don't mean any ill will towards you personally. It's your men that I have an issue with. Because your men have not done a goddamn thing to help my family. They have sat there and watched as my family suffered day and night. Every day my family has suffered because of these people. And your men didn't do a damn thing to help. They sat there and said to get off the internet, to ignore it, to do this and that. And I tried all those things. And guess what? It didn't work. And what's even worse, what's even fucking worse, is when I was almost right here in the very spot that I'm standing, and your men refused to take the bullet out of my mattress when I showed them the video evidence of what was done to me and my family. They had the evidence, they had the photos, they had the videos, they saw my mattress firsthand. But did they do anything? No. They didn't do shit. They sat there and told me and my family and our landlady to our face that they ain't gonna do shit. And I had an attendant done to me. I was on because of this terrorist group. But yeah, your men failed to do their job. Your men failed to help my family. Your men not only failed me, they failed my mom, my stepdad, my little brother Ethan, my little brother Matt, and all my extended family. So you didn't just fail one or two or three people, you failed a whole group of people. A whole group of people that have had my back since day one. So yes, Akron law enforcement, I want your chief of police to see this. I want every head of every law enforcement department to see this. Oh, and if you want to know what group, it's called Chance Wilkins Predator. That's the terrorist Facebook group. That's where all their members are. That's where they plot and they plan amongst each other. As well as in a secret Discord server, which my good friend CIA Hole will gladly hand you. No problem, clean and clear. But to the chief of police here in Akron, Ohio, I hope to God that you see this. And I hope that you know that your men and women in uniform didn't just fail one person or a group of people, no. They failed thousands of people. Thousands of people have been victimized by this digital terrorist group, by this domestic terrorist group. And my question to you is this: how many more people have to suffer before you do something? Isn't it your duty to serve and protect? What about the future victims that these people could go after? What about them? What's going to happen to them? Huh? What's going to happen to those people? What's going to happen to those poor victims? Who do you think they're going to turn to when one of their future victims, when one of those victims, who do you think that victim's family is going to turn to? They're going to look at you. Because you, Akron law enforcement, failed to do your job. They are going to look at you and how you failed not only me, not only my mom, my stepdad, you failed thousands upon thousands of poor innocent people, poor innocent victims that didn't do anything to deserve being tortured. I'll make damn sure there's a fucking lawsuit against you so big you won't be able to dig your way out of that goddamn hole with a 10-foot shovel. You wouldn't even be able to dig out with a goddamn construction working piece. You wouldn't be able to dig your fucking way out with Thor's hammer. I can promise you that. If you, law enforcement, if you refuse to do something about this shit, so help me God, I will have a fucking lawsuit against you so big that it will be on international news by the time I'm done. Because what you have failed to do, it doesn't just affect me, it affects hundreds and thousands of people. You failed to stop an internet terrorist group. You failed to stop domestic terrorism when you had the chance. So now you got motherfuckers like me stepping up and saying something. And after law enforcement, you want to try to do something to me? Go ahead, because guess fucking what? I got a lawsuit against you the size of goddamn Texas, boy. I got a lawsuit ready for your asses so big that it would make Chuck Norris shaking his boots. I ain't playing around, Akron law enforcement. Every single one of your branches failed me and my family. And now I'm speaking up. Because as I have said, no one deserves the kind of treatment that I've gotten put through for the last 6 to 8 years. I don't deserve this. My family, my friends don't deserve this. Those victims that these terrorists victimized, countless victims, didn't deserve what they got. No matter who it is, they didn't deserve it. No one deserves to be dehumanized and treated like shit. You do is victimize and take and victimize some more. Because you think you're untouchable. I'm gonna make damn sure that you sit behind bars like you deserve.